everybody. Welcome into today's episode of Hoops Talk with Dave. I'm your host, Dave Smith. Thanks for joining me here on Wednesday, May the 21st. We've got a short episode for you today, getting into a recap of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals last night and previewing Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. So why don't we start last night in Oklahoma City? The Thunder getting Game 1, 114-88, and it really was a very, very dominant second half. The Timberwolves were winning 48-44 at halftime. Thunder came out in the third quarter. They won the third quarter 32-18. Fourth quarter, 38-22, a dominant second half, leading to a 26-point victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Thunder, led by MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 31 points, 9 assists. Chet Holmgren shooting 6 of 9 from the field, pouring in 15 points of his own. Jalen Williams getting back on the right track, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. A great showing for the Thunder. Not a great showing for Anthony Edwards. He had 18 points on 5 of 13 from the field, 0 points in the fourth quarter for Ant there. Julius Randle looked like the best performer for the Timberwolves, 28 points, 8 rebounds, shooting 9 of 13 from the field and 5 of 6 from 3. But he did most of that damage in the first half. He really didn't come out looking to score in the second half, so you got to expect him to really take a step up in Game 2, because if he's going to play that well, he needs to shoot the ball more, needs to score the ball more for Minnesota to be able to hang around in this series. So Game 1 in the books out west. The Thunder win once again, 114-88. They set up Game 2 tomorrow night. Tonight, before the basketball action gets started, speaking of MVP candidates, the MVP award will be announced at 7 p.m. Eastern on TNT. Now, the 3 finalists for the award are Giannis Antetokounmpo from Milwaukee, Nikola Jokic from Denver, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Oklahoma City. But this seems to be a foregone conclusion that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will win the award and should win it pretty much in a landslide. In my opinion, he's not the best basketball player, but he's been very valuable for Oklahoma City this year, and they are the best team left in the postseason, and they've looked like the best team all season long, so I don't have any issue with him winning that award. And then after that, we got some pregame, followed by the Eastern Conference Finals, game number 1 from Madison Square Garden in New York City. The New York Knicks playing host to the Indiana Pacers in Game 1 here. Tip-off for this one scheduled to be right around 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT. Pacers, Knicks, Game 1. I like Indiana to win this series. I really do. I think this New York team is very good, but I think this will be a very, very entertaining series. I like the Pacers to win Game 1 and eventually win the series. Once again, tip-off for this Eastern Conference Finals Game 1, 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT. And that will close out your Wednesday episode of Hoops Talk with Dave. I'm your host, Dave Smith. Thanks for joining me here on Wednesday, May the 21st. Hey, don't forget, throw me a follow on X at Dave Smith NBA for all the latest news, updates, and highlights for everything NBA you need to know. Be sure to throw me a follow there. Once again, at Dave Smith NBA on X. Thanks for tuning in to your Wednesday edition of Hoops Talk with Dave. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning to recap Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals and look ahead to tomorrow's Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.